Hey guys, back again for part two here of this December 12th, 22 session. Yeah, well, I was on the phone there, so I didn't start it right away, but yeah, I just want a huge pot in here. I'll show you the hand. I could probably replay it for you so we can watch. Maybe. Okay, where is it? Yeah, King Queen. So we got King Queen here. So yeah, King Queen 7 Queen. I go check. He bets 120. I have the King of Hearts. Like I don't really need too much protection with this hand, so I just call. Turns the 4. I check. He bets 160. I raise. I raise to 560. He calls. So I don't know if this was good or not. I was on the phone. I was trying to pay attention to the phone call. So I get kings on the river and I check. So I just check. Like I just feel like a lot of the draws missed on the river, and we have everything. And if he has king 3 or king 8 or king 9, he's going to jam himself for value to try to get called by whatever pocket aces or whatever. So I just check, and then he jammed all in with 6s, which probably isn't that bad of a decision, I guess. And yeah, so we want a huge pot there. Yeah, I just try to be transparent with what I'm doing on here, and for a second there I was busy, so it was a work call. I got a bunch of work coming up. Ugh. All right. Man, 3 hours. I don't even know if I want to register to that. It'll be like 6 o'clock by then. Yeah, my job, it seems like it's Christmas time, right? It's December 12th. So we're slowing right down. I've worked in like 6 days, and that's weird for me. I think the last time I had 6 days off in a row was March. So I'm in my early 30s, so I'm not, and I have 3 kids. So I work a lot. So yeah, it's weird having that many days off, to be honest with you. Weird. I don't like it, actually. I'm trying to buy a fucking house, and I want to buy a house. So I don't want days off. I want to work 150 days straight. It's like I got all my bills paid off. I got about 10 grand in the bank. So savings. Starting a company on the 1st. Just fucking awesome. Starting a company on the 1st. I got a bunch of shit going on. So, and I think if I just grind hard, like at work for like 4 months, I'm gonna buy a house with a basement suite. So somebody else can pay my rent, their mortgage or whatever. They'll pay rent to pay my mortgage. So because I'm not buying a house that doesn't make me money. Did I click fold? Auto fold? Yeah, that's fine. 2.45. Easy call. This guy opened jams. We have ace 8. Ugh. Close. Very close. Do I ever lead this river? Probably not. Probably let him blast off. I don't think I can lead. Usually, the hands that we're going to want to protect our checking range with are going to be 2 pairs because they block, whatever. I don't know. Do we ever get to lead river there? Because he bet pretty big on the turn, so I was like, check, gonna call. He's value. He'll probably be value jamming pretty much all of his jacks he has there. So I think it was fine. 2. I'm just gonna rip. Here we're gonna go 2.5. 2 or 2.5, anywhere in there. Oh, I got lucky. I wonder, Jack 10 suited there. He had 18. I think Jack 10 suited is a pretty terrible call there, to be honest. Check. Queen 5 deuce. We're going to range bet 1.2, I guess. I don't think I've been check raised once by the big blind since I started my session. That's pretty pathetic, eh? Maybe this guy will find one. No. Yeah, this where was it? I jammed review. Yeah, he had like 16, I think. Yeah, he had 16 bigs. In general, like if you're gonna plan on calling my rejam there, you should probably just jam yourself, right? And on the cutoff, Jack 10 suited doesn't jam for 16. I don't think. Jack. Maybe it does actually. Jack 10 cutoff 15. Like on the button for 15, Jack 10 suited's happily jamming, right? Yeah, like Jack 10 suited, pure jam. And it's much higher EV than raising and calling it off. Cutoff 15, Jack 10 suited, still a jam, I think. Yeah, it is. So yeah, like if he, in his scenario there, he should just be jamming himself. If he's planning on calling it off with Jack 10 suited, he's going to print more money. Like he's going to make about a third more EV with his hand by just jamming himself. So, especially if you're planning on calling me off, because like I'm going to be jamming a shit ton there with like ace 7 off, ace 8 off, ace 9 off, ace 10. Like just a lot of shit that you would prefer that you don't have to take a flip with, right? Like junk. So I'm slightly ahead with like ace 10 or like ace 9, ace 10. I'm slightly ahead too, right? So holy shit, man. We had 111 big blinds in here 10 minutes ago and then we have 53. 2. I like squeeze here, but we're pretty shy. I don't know about that one. Do we ever just rip it in there as a bluff? Like ace 5 suited, yes, but like ace 4, are we over bluffing a little bit? Plus we just ripped a couple hands ago. Okay, this guy just doesn't raise. That's his style. Let's make it like 6. So it's like kind of like a small 3-bet size, I guess. This guy doesn't have a raising range, so he could have anything that's playable, really. But I think he might, if he has 2% raise, he probably raises like the top ace, king, queens, pocket queens, maybe ace, king. So we're going to benefit from reducing the SPR there. Okay, ace 7 suited versus, he's an 11%er. It's probably at least a flat. This is probably at least a flat. He 2.5s, like, I'm just gonna 3-bet small. Kind of like roping him in with the size I picked. I don't even know if we have small 3-bets here off 25. I don't think so. Pretty good flop. All right, 5, I guess. It's not like we need any protection, right? All right, a boat. So now we're probably gonna chop. So unless he calls me with a queen, but I doubt it. This one, cut off hijack, low jack. I'm gonna review that. Review. I might have fucked up there, to be honest. We were like low jack versus MP at 25. Low jack. I got verse under the gun 1, which is pretty much the same. Ace 7 suited. Might even be a fold. Versus under the gun 1 though, right? We're gonna flat. Pure fold versus under the gun 1. Pure fold versus under the gun 1. So we're gonna min raise. So what about like hijack versus low jack at 25? Let's kind of compare here. Do I turn this hand into a bluff? Probably not. Okay, so we're going with this, obviously. Let's call it down. Bluff catch. Oh, wow. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm probably just all in. Good squeeze. Yeah, so 25 hijack versus under the gun one. That's like pretty close. Where is it? 25. A7 suited. Interesting. And then 25 hijack versus low jack, A7 suited. It's in there. So it's I don't think I like was spewing there. Like I don't think I like dumped a whole bunch of EV or anything. So I'm okay with it. Then my check back on the flop. I'm not so sure. This guy's at 10-0. I need 2.5. Okay. It came ace jack jack. Probably was a range bet spot, but it's probably a range bet spot, but like I just thought that with the stats like his, he's probably going to be overfolding what he should. I didn't think that like he was going to call out this small pairs and stuff, but I figured he might bluff on the turn, so but I might be making a little bit of a leap there. I'm just all in here if this guy folds. This is fine. Like queen 7, I think we can limp in. Queen 8, like we can make a straight with it. So, this be a little frisky to get involved in. Fold and fold, and the Bosky. When's that fucking Bosky starting? Is that current? Yeah, I guess we have too much ACR going. Starts in 13. So the tables don't pop up on here for me on this computer. I'm hoping that when I get my new computer they do, though. Ace 10 versus pocket 10s. That guy's a luck box. He got me too with something ridiculous there earlier. Got our money back, though, in that one. With pocket queens there. So buddy called me with Jack 10 suited there when I rejammed Ace 10 suited, and he got really lucky. So yeah, this is like one of those heads up spots I was talking about in part 1. But we actually had the small portion of our non-playable range there, like 8 deuce is like heads up. If you're folding 8 deuce in position, there's nothing wrong with that. That's more than okay, right? So 3 big blind polarized raise. We're gonna fold that. 2.4. It's kind of different. I gotta like try to remember my 3 bets here, like versus hijack at 30. This could be one of them. Like it's probably fine, but you 3x'd, 3 big blinded it. I'm gonna call. This guy's way out of line here. Like way too big of open size, and then went quite big. I'm just gonna check. I think we can go either way. We can probably go either way. We can check, or we can allow him to bluff. I think he's gonna bluff, so quite a bit. GTO wise though, this is probably gonna be a small bet, like maybe like third half pot most of the time. But yes, definitely we're gonna find some checks, maybe like 25% of the time or something, maybe 30. When he checks the turn, I don't really think he has any aces in his range anymore. And he probably does have some better kings, but he probably has a whole whack. Like that queen jack, like he needs to be bluffing that queen jack. Like that was pretty bad of him to not bluff queen jack there. Like what better bluffs do you have than queen jack here? Like Yeah, this is a bluff. Like, you gotta bluff this hand. This is the perfect bluff. He has an asymmetric ace-x advantage, definitely. I don't know what better bluffs you want to have there. I would have been all in on the river there. We are in second position, but I rebought. So hopefully we get deep. I've been doing a lot of work on like calculating risk premiums and ICM work, final table and shit. So queen 10. It's a little large. We'll go. Oh, fucking software. 5.5. Here we're gonna open this. We get a caller. Jack 10-5. We're gonna be very polar with our betting here, I think. I'm gonna check it back. Checkity check, check to check, check, check. Double check it. Too many in the pot. Man, this kind of sucks. We block all the bluffs too. There's no sense turning this into a bluff at this point. Yeah. I think my double check is great here. Pocket sevens. I think he should just be ripping. Fold. Yeah, he should just be 4-bet shoving those. Pre. Yeah, button versus hijack 30. Queen 10. It's gonna fold like a lot. 30. Button versus hijack. What do we got here? What do we got? Queen 10. 11% 3-bet, yeah. Okay. Low frequency, but that's fine. I've seen this a lot today. All these, like, a lot of people are 3xing. Is there something I don't know or something that changed about poker? Because most people size down to like 2.2 nowadays. Because, you know, the smaller your raise sizes, the larger you can expand your range of hands that you can profitably play, right? So when you start raising bigger and bigger, you have to raise a tighter and tighter range to make profit with the range you're playing. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of this 3x shit. I don't normally see it, but today I'm seeing a ton of it. Like, I'm pretty good at playing versus the 3x now. Like I fucked up a lot in the past, like versus 3x raises in spots where it was unconventional for them to be 3xing. But now I've kind of clued in that, like, we're up against pocket 9s, 10s, jacks, ace king, ace queen. For the most part, maybe some weaker pairs in that, and like maybe some just random nonsense. But like, yeah, I used to rip it in with like the standard playable rejam range and stuff like that versus it, and I don't anymore at all, because like I've lost money. I've lost quite a bit of money. I've lost tournaments like on the final table bubble and shit like that because of doing stuff like that. But yeah, when they 3x, like the structure of your 3-bet range completely changes to like very linear. It's like extremely linear. We take out all the polarized stuff out of our range, and then it's more like our bluffs come from like king jack suited and stuff like that, like just higher equity hands. Raise. This hand 5-7 10 9-5-7. I'm checking. I don't know. There's no spade on board. We have to have some give ups here. We can turn open enders, but it's a pretty bad board for our range too. It's good for him. So We'll just get rid of it. Like, we don't even have a spade on board. Blind versus blind. I used to just like auto c-bet one, but which isn't a bad strategy actually at this level. But when like the board is really connected and middling cards that he has, and we don't have any real backdoor type stuff happening, just get rid of it. We're gonna go min. Call either. This guy's super duper tight. Maybe that should have factored into my blind v blind play there. I didn't look. Shit, man. We're both in both of these, and the Bosky's starting. I really want to play this. No, it appears being fucked. Check, range bet, register. Call, I guess. Okay. Well, that's not good. This guy folds, I guess I call because we're getting such good odds, but alright. So what the fuck do you have? Ace, queen, and aces. Ah. We probably would have won too. We needed a 6 or a 7. No, didn't get there. I thought I registered to that Bosky unit. Yeah, we're in it. Still starts in 15, it's saying, but I don't... The software is just crappy, so... I'm gonna trust ACR, it's gonna pop up. But, like, I'm in 2 other ones, and, like, fuck. They don't pop up, right? So... So, yeah. We'll have to figure this one out. How am I gonna play 3 ACR attorneys? It's just... ACR has more good quality tournaments on today than the other ones, I guess. 880 has some, but in PokerStars, oh, there it is. We're doing a server restart at 1900. Extended downtime. Scheduled tournaments have been reduced to accommodate the restart. Oh, I see. That's what's with this time tournament shit. I see. I was like, what the fuck? I get it now. Okay. Fold that. Fold this. Alrighty. Well, we made a straight. If we had got in there with king 6 off. What do we got? Queen jack. Ooh. Chop it up. So yeah, we're actually doing quite good in this. 6th place still. But I find that nobody's really rebuying. Or like adding on or whatever. Rebuying. Like double buying in. Except me. So... but it just, I don't know. In my opinion, my personal opinion, I find that like my edge is a lot larger when I'm playing with a bunch of people with half the chips I have right off the get-go. I just find my edge is larger, and I just have a better opportunity to get deeper in it, even though like I read that ICM Endgame what is it? Endgame Poker Strategy, the ICM Handbook. There we go. It's a really good book if you haven't read it. But yeah, they said that like in these rebuy add-on tournaments, what you should do is just single buy in and then add on at the break, the kind of thing, and you'll get your best bang for your buck. They calculated all the math, and you're paying per 100 chips X amount of dollars, and yeah, you do get a discount if you don't add on, and you just rebuy at the break when they sell you that extra chunk of chips. Yeah, you save like 15 or 20% of your money or something like that. So, all right, so king 3 here. I'm gonna open if I get an opportunity. Yeah, like look at everybody on my table. Everybody's short as hell, but me and this guy only. Alright, let's flat call here and allow these two guys to jam with anything. That's a good idea. Alright, 3 ways. Jack 8-5. Oh fuck, here we go. I gotta like really be vigilant now. Normally playing poker isn't so difficult, but this guy just donks. All in. Like, okay. Or he didn't, not all in, but he just donked. With Jack 4. What the fuck are you doing with King 9 suited? That guy's not good at poker. 2, 40, I cover. Yeah, it's a min raise. Like, versus these min raises, they're making a mistake min raising. So versus them, we get to call a little wider than normal. Okay. Maybe 2.2 or whatever. Or whatever, which is what most charts are structured around at this stack depth, and it'd be definitely a fold, but like big blind versus under the gun at 25. 25. Yeah, king 3 is going to be a fold here. Should be, I think. Nope, it's in actually. Okay. Maybe I'm a little loose there, or tight, I mean. I'm going to flat. We're a little too deep to be jamming 3s here. Maybe not. Where are we in this tournament? 34 to 157. Okay. Really got to keep an eye on this. Oh, wow. What's this? Opens ace-4 off on the hijack. Okay. Min bets turn with king, queen, and big blind with pair of kings. So we definitely have some regulars in this tournament. If I got notes on people. Okay. For 40. This is probably a jam. Small blind versus button. At 40. Where are we? Pocket 3s. I just flat called. So, yeah, they're mostly a flat, actually. Okay, so I feel a little better about myself now. I was like, do I jam these? Or is this more like a big blind thing? I think it's more of a big blind thing. Fold. Like, the big blind. 2, flat. Let me see here. The big blind versus button at 40. Yeah, now pocket 3s are probably going to be a little better of a jam. Yes, like this, it's more of a big blind thing. Small blind, we still have to worry about the big blind. Why not, right? 80-60. We have jack shit, so we're done. This guy's a fucking, I don't know, man. Some people, like my dad, he's one of those types. Not that bad, but he likes to play cards, but he's not a winning player. So yeah, I don't get the like if you're doing shit like that on here, you're consistently playing on here, you're gonna lose a lot of fucking money, man. Like that's like $5 you're gonna lose doing shit like that in like 10 minutes. Like, I realize that some people are down like thousands of dollars on here, but I never really understood those types. Like, why would you want to do that? Like, if you're not winning, why would you want to play? But that's just my logic. Everybody's different. Like Jonathan Little, he said the one day, they're like, there's three different types of people that play games. There's players that play for fun, and then there's players that play to socialize and, you know, make friends and stuff, and then there's players that play to win. You know, those are the three categories of game players, and I play to win. So I'm a winning player. I play to win, apparently, and I have fun too. But I just find it funner when I'm winning. So plus, I actually really enjoy the inner workings of the game. Like I really interested in studying the game. Actually very interested in like why this does that and why this does this, and if we change this variable, what happens, and so on. I think there's a fold off this deep stack. Got a 5-jack, low jack. I could be wrong though, but if it isn't open, it's like almost worth nothing. Low jack 100. This is the best chart I have for that. It's kind of a crappy one. I think Jonathan Little put it together in like 5 seconds, and I just screenshotted it out of one of his videos or something like years ago. Yeah, at 100 we play like super tight with the offsuit broadways. What the oh. Yeah, at 100 we play like very tightly with our offsuit broadways because we're not in a position to stack off with like a pair of queens. Oh, something happened here where it got low. I don't know what happened. I'm not even going to bother trying to look because that's what crashed the computer the last time I played last month. I opened the replayer on ACR, and my computer just didn't like that very much. So how do you take notes on here? Yeah, I don't know how to take notes. Most sites, they got like, I can green tag. This guy's a green tag, but I think the stats just speak for themselves anyway. Fold. Hopefully we make some money today. Anyway, I think last session I won like, I was up like $40 or $50 or something afterwards last month. So I got in the $11 Bosky, I got like 50th or something. And I did stream that if you want to go check it out. If you want to watch. And then the session before that, if you watch that, I actually take down a tournament. So I got first place out of like 600 people. Won like $500 or $600. So that was a good one. That was a good night. I got heads up with like the worst player at the table too. It really was nice. It's always nice to get heads up with the worst at the table. Man, versus this guy, like I know normally this is not a 3-bet, but versus this fucking guy, I think I'm gonna 3-bet. Because he's a whale. He's never folding. So let's like, mostly this is gonna be almost a pure call probably from a GTO standpoint, but look at the stats. Let's just get as much money as possible. I would be astonished if he folded here. So would have been nice to have a heart in our hand, but oh my god, see? 5 deuce. 5 deuce. Like, fuck. 20 button verse under the gun. I got a lot of action happening right now, but fuck. Oh, I got queens here. 1. Yeah, we have some checks here. I think I'm gonna check. 2 middle cards. It's not like a range bet or anything. We don't really need any protection. Alright. Where are we here? Call. Okay, ace queen 9. So the draws miss. We blocked those. This might be a raise. What did he bet? 5 into 9? Stats are kind of reasonable. I call. Like, I can't fold here, I think. Pocket queens there. Alright, we've turned trips, but we have a really shitty kicker here. So I don't think our kicker is an issue anymore, is it? Like, 14, I guess. You know what? In hindsight, I think this is a pure check spot. Fuck. What did he have? 9-8. Okay, well, good bet by me, I guess. I want to review those queens. Good check by me on the flop, hey? Worked out good for us anyway. Or I think I lived like some of these lower aces here. I got some pretty good stuff happening here. Yeah, we got some pretty good properties to bet here. We got an overcard, we got a gut shot, we got a backdoor flush draw. Pretty good properties. Don't pick up equity. Now there's a better fucking draw too. Okay, I'm gonna check now. What was I wondering? Shit, I had a question in my head and I can't remember what it was now. Check, check. King on the river. Check. It's pretty rare that we turn ace high into a bluff, blind v blind, to be honest. 6-4. Oh yeah. It's pretty rare that we turn ace highs into bluffs there. 9-8. Oh, at 30. 9-8 off at 30. I did mark that queen's hand to review. I think I did. Hope I did. Yeah, okay. 9-8 off at 30. Well, we'll just go off intuition. This guy doesn't 3-bet or even VPIP, so we'll raise. But it's close. Button 30. I'll check it out. We'll check it out and see if I'm right here. 30. 9-8. Because it does, like at 25 or something like that, it starts folding. I know that. So. Oh, he found it there. Yeah, it's 0 EV at 30. Okay. So at 25, it's a fold then. Yeah. I think so. Check it out. Yeah, it mixes at 25. So at 20 it folds probably pure then. Ooh. 25 cutoff first middle position or under the gun 1 or whatever. I think I'm just gonna flat call. I think flatting's ideal. Flatting's ideal here. Under the gun, cut off first under the gun 1 and 25. Let's see if I'm right. King Queen. Oh, I don't think we 3-bet this. Like, we do a little. I'd be more opt to 3-bet these. Shit, get out of my way. 4-7-5. All right. 4-5-7. This might be a bluff, actually. It's a pretty good bluff spot. It's like probably like, check. I think we check. I was just thinking about, like, do we have worse hands here? And we do. Alright, nobody wants to play, I guess. I should be pretty capped when I check back in position here, but when they double check, like they never have anything. 10.5. This is a 0 EV call and he's tight, so fold. I think we actually kind of block some bluffs there too with 8-7. I think 7-6 be a better call than 8-7 there, because like a lot of his bluffs are going to come from like King 8, King 7, Ace 8, Ace 7. All right, King 10. Yep. Fine and dandy. Hopefully we lose. That's not true. I don't want to lose. This is annoying having to deal with ACR up here. So I always got to be watching it. Alright, Ace King. This guy jams. Nope. So I got rid of that super fish guy. That Queen's call, like, I don't know. Can we fold the river? It went check on the flop, so like I under-rep my hand. Alright, so we got lots of good shit happening here. Top pair, back doors. We got a super duper tight dude in here. He's thinking long and hard. I don't know if he's gonna donk or what the fuck, but pocket eights, jack 5, fold. Okay, check. We're gonna use our bigger size. 4.2, I guess. I was gonna go 4.25, but whatever. Oh, that guy's taking his time. Nobody wanted any action there. Pocket eights versus ace queen. Oh, 4 of a kind. What's happening here? Is it the rebuy period? Sure. What does this say? The rebuy period will end in 3 seconds. Rebuys are allowed until then. Oh, yeah. Sure. Let's see here. Alright, this is one of our bigger... No, actually, this is a paired board, so we're going to go small. I was going to go big, but all in. Check. I think we go for another small bet here. What did he have? 9-6. How the fuck? He called with 9-6. Check. Queen Jack. Oh, they tell you how many big blinds you'll have now. That's cool. I give up though. We'll play something else, so I can get this Bosky down here, so I don't piss away all my time bank. Let's see. They got this starting in 20 minutes. They got a PKO Rumble. Oh, I don't play those much. All right. Yeah, we'll wait the 20 minutes. It's cool. Oh, what? I thought it was starting in 20 minutes. It's actually going. Okay, sweet. There we go. Hopefully with this $11 Bosky we get on the final table today. Notoriously, I've had shit luck with them. It used to be a 15K guaranteed. Now it's only 10 though, or 12.5 or something. So I must have overlay a whole bunch. 9 then. I was gonna go 9.2, but Wow. Not many entries. But, you know, this deep shit runs forever, so. So I had 40 big blind versus hijack there. I had 40 big blind versus hijack. King Queen. King Queen O. Like I 3-bet to 9 or whatever. I think my size was fine. It maybe was even a little bit too big now that I'm looking. Yeah, 40%. It just sucks when I gotta fold to a jam, right? And I'm going to be firing bullets at this one, so definitely firing bullets if I have to. Two. So how many were in this anyway? There's 83 in it right now, and it's been running a while, so 118 only. Okay. Yeah, 888 Poker has like really they don't have like a lot of tourneys that are like 1,000 entry or whatever. They have a lot of smaller field ones, which is okay, but you know, your edge is always going to be biggest in tournaments that have like anywhere from 300 to 600 entrants. Like you're going to have the largest ROI. So well, I mean, that's not true, actually. Your ROI is always going to be the highest in the largest field tournaments because there's more dead money. Just the best tournaments to play, like a happy medium, would be 300 to 600 entry tournaments. This one, I'm tempted to go for it. Let's do it. So, like, check ace 2 3. Can't win the hand if we don't bet, right? So yeah, like you're gonna have a pretty good ROI and realize your edge fast. King 9 under the gun 1 versus under the gun at 50 or 60 or whatever. This might be bad. I know King 10 suited is a 3-bet there. That's at 40. But I had GTO Wizard open, I could go look. King 9's pure fold at 40. And King 9 at 60 is 3-bet almost pure. Okay, so we're good there. I was just double checking. Stay connected. I'm waiting for you guys to get some tourneys going. So we found the under UTG versus UTG1 3-bet spot, so that's cool. Like we 3-bet pretty like pretty good hands like as a bluff here. Like it's mostly like suited Broadway type stuff. Yeah, like our suited Broadways, King Queen O, Ace Queen O, like as a bluff. Like Ace Queen off is our main bluff, I guess, and then these suited hands, little Ace 5, smattering of suited aces, pocket 9s. What the hell's going on here? It's a call. Barely, though. These are like 0 EV. But, like, we don't interact. I don't interfere with their ranges here, so. Like, if we do hit, like, a good 2-pair or something like that, we're less often going to be dominated, and we can make straights that they're likely not going to have. 5. Shitty. This one here, I'm not sure. Like, we have a gut shot, but I don't have any diamonds in my hand, and we have 2 guys to our left, and we don't have overs, so it's probably okay. It's probably fine to just fold immediately. Eight, 6 suited. We'll be opening this guy. That'll probably be the last hand for part 2, actually. And we'll be going into part 3. Bye-bye. Guess we can't. Alright, probably the last hand here for part 2, but stick around for part 3, guys, because things are starting to look up. We're getting kind of deep in some of these now. Down to the top 100 in this one right away. So this one we're down to 78, so we're in 3rd place. 2-2, I gotta squeeze. I can't just call. I guess maybe, but this is a good, really premium squeeze spot here, so we're going to take it. 2-2, call. Very, very premium squeeze spot. This guy is nitty, and he's thinking about it, so, yeah, we get to fold here. Thinking long and hard. Like, if we have jacks, just jam. Like, these guys are definitely going to be incorrectly defending to this, too. I'm sure they're going to be calling way too much with, like, queen jack suited and stuff like that. And queen 10 suited, jack 10 suited type shit that's going to be so dominated by my squeeze range. And probably not 4-betting at the correct frequencies. So anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around for part 2, and join us for part 3. Take care. See you on the next one.